Hello, welcome to Prague. My name is Kateřina, you know me mostly. And I'm going to show you a little bit further from the city center part of Prague, which is Prague 6, what called Dejvice. At this moment, it's just very short information as I walk through. At this moment, I am in this campus of Czech Technical University. One of the buildings is behind me, and then a couple of them in front of me. So it's not campus as you know it from the States or from other parts, because it's not that much traditional. It's just a lot of university buildings at one place. So let's start the tour. So here we go. This is kind of main street going, and on the left hand and right hand are the blocks. But it's not just here, it's also one of the buildings is the one with the dome. This direction it's some conference center, but there is also dormitories. And then the biggest and also highest building, so it's behind me. So it's Czech Technical University, founded in 1706-07, like the first technical for engineers. And this is the highest building. That was originally building of Faculty of Architecture, but then architects built for themselves another new building, and this one is now combined for some other faculties, like the one of my husband. My husband office is somewhere here at the 12th floor, so that's where his office is and where the rooms for teaching. Architects for themselves built the smaller one there, the orange part. It was built a couple years ago by we call her Queen of Czech architects. She just passed away a couple years ago, Alena Šrámková. She was, by the way, the teacher at the faculty, and then they built this building. Interiors, it's small, like pure concrete and so on. So we're just looking at it from that side. I'm not biggest fan of these buildings because everything is automized, so you can't open the window unless it itself decides that you can, and that it's warm enough outside, and that's automatic intelligence. It's kind of tricky, it doesn't always go the right way, I would say. But anyway, that's the building of Czech Faculty of Architecture, Czech Technical University. One of the recent additions to this place, it's also National Library of Technology, which is this round building, glass building. So NTK, it's National Technical Library, so National Library of Technology. And this one I quite like. The architects behind it, it's some studio called Projektil, and looks quite nice. Down here it's also a cafe, restaurant. I've been there a couple times. However, it's this healthy food for students, for young people. Not much from Czech cuisine, which I like. But nevertheless, yeah, that's what they want to have here. Anyway, I will take you now inside and look. We will see. It's more about concrete, but there are decorations, it's comics books, paintings. So let's see. So also there inside are the halls for exhibitions, like some artwork on the left hand side, and some places for giving lessons. I've attended a couple of lectures here. So let's look around. Actually, now I just see I'm not able to take you there to this courtyard with the comics books decoration. So anyway, we can look around here. So you see it's quite busy even if it's Saturday morning. Yeah. We have just a lot of snow, but it's not cold, it's not warm, it's a bit above zero, so it's at most places it's melting. So we are probably our Christmas is gonna be on a mud, as we call it. Christmas on a mud or Christmas on a snow. On a snow is not gonna be the chance this year, looks like. And now we are looking at one that's supposed to be art, and it was extremely expensive. This red thing in the middle, and it actually is the chair or bench of Václav Havel, as he worked in a brewery in his dissident times. He worked with these barrels, so that's why they made. And this was really extremely expensive piece of art, yeah. And Václav Havel was our most famous dissident who became president in 1989 and was president for 10 years of Czech Republic and for, let's say, about 3 years for Czechoslovakia, the first 3 years. So this is looking back for National Library of Technology. I like this, the scales, like showing the vertical line being 21 meters, the horizontal line here, the number is 263 meters. On the left hand side, that's all the faculties, from Faculty of Electrotechnics, that's where my parents studied, exactly at this place, and my husband as well, the same faculty. And then on the right hand side, this is another school, that's High Chemistry University, which was originally part of Czech, like the same university, Czech Technical University. However, then they get separated, and these buildings on the right hand belong to this chemistry faculty. So for this moment I will stop a little bit because Irwin, who is here with me, wants to run away, and at this moment I'm carrying him, so he does. Yeah, especially when there are dogs around, he's crazy, he wants to see them, he wants to meet them, talk to them, so I have to let him go for a moment. See you in a moment. So I'm back here. I wanted to show you this art stuff. Everything is connected with technologies. There's a huge blue mosaic behind it. It's a big hall for giving lessons and lectures. So it's one of the faculties. I really love the mosaics behind it. So let's go a little bit closer with this one. Yeah, you can see it. It's just blue tiles, little tiny blue tiles, but I like it. Okay. So you see, even if it's not school, it's quite busy area, and the reason is that every Saturday morning there is famous farmers market happening. Sorry. And the square in front of us is actually round, so we call it round square. And if you are coming to Prague from the airport, you usually drove from the right side there, where is the airport, and you go to the city center this way. However, Prague Castle is at this moment just in front of us, more or less exactly, not very far there. I'm sorry, Irwin is still kind of having his work, doing his work here around on the grass. By the way, you probably don't know, but 3D printers were invented here by one Czech student. So these are 3D printed chairs and tables made of concrete. So that was done here. And another little moon city of Prague, another technology being here Honestly, don't know what it is. However, European Mobile Underwater Research and Training Station. Yeah, so that's what you can find here as well. Hydronaut, Deep Lab. So, the works done, the students are working on a lot of science, a lot of stuff.
Někdy třeba spadl sníh, nebo někde na moři, to těžko říct. Takže to na ten stroj, protože možná obrovský.
So this part of the building is the one when my parents and my husband studied. Faculty of Electrotechnics. But my husband was a teacher at the same faculty, but they founded another, which is Faculty of Information Technologies, and they have now the seat where we have started the tour. So you can see how big the complex is. And now we are coming to this round square and to the farmers markets. I usually go here if we want to buy some fruit, but it's pretty far from the place we stay. However, I really like it. It's one of my favorite farmers markets, and Irwin love it as well, because so far the market is here, and the left hand and the right hand here, that's big open space where he can run away. And sometimes in summer it's great because people are sitting on the grass kind of having picnic. In winter it's not the same. However, they are starting, this whole part of the square is going to be reconstructed. There will be new buildings, so this is probably not the last day. However, last year of the markets, so we are going to enjoy it. This is farmers market, so it's not really oriented for Christmas. However, of course, as the season is coming, you can see the flowers, the decoration are oriented to it. This is, you probably know, it's a mistletoe, traditional golden mistletoe, which we have. Yeah. And the flowers, and you see how popular and busy the place is. And we can see these corn husk figures, very traditional Czech designs, and then walnut shells with candles, which you can put on a bowl of water on a Christmas Eve day. And if the boat with the candle stays at the side of the sink, you will stay home. If it floats freely, you will be traveling the next year. So some beautiful wooden stuff, yeah, and a lot of food, like a lot of meat and the pastry and bakery and the traditional Christmas cookies, of course, here in the boxes. It's slippery now, yeah. Some places are more busy, some of them are not that much. My favorite cafe is the one with the yellowish tent, the one here, Coffee Respect. So I'm going to get a coffee there, and then I will show you around. But before, still being on sale, some advent wreaths, and it smells with the color golden and silver mistletoe, as is traditional. They are doing some pancakes, salty and sweet, and that's one of the places in Prague which is not touristy. However, you meet a lot of English speaking people as a lot of expats are coming to this place. So give me a moment. I'm going to have my coffee done and then I will go on. So I have to give some time to my little baby, some time of smelling, running and look around. So this is the beautiful area, great for summer picnics. The circle square is just around here. This is the only place without the buildings, and unfortunately they just decided to kind of finish it. Metro station Dejvice A. Irwin will need some cleaning, yeah. You can probably hear music, which is usually in the tent in the middle of the market is a tent. And music is being played there. And this probably is really some tourists who have heard about the place. So they are coming from hotels nearby to enjoy the traditional, typical, famous markets. And I think Irwin is done with his running around. He's staying with me. Nope. Go back up with me and let's explore more from the markets here. What's on? It's much busier. I'm usually here something like later, like 1 o'clock, and what the time is, it's 11, and that's why it's so busy. So nevertheless let's look around. So it's some vegetable from the farmers living nearby, but as I told you, also some other food. So there is the tent with the music. Some different pestos you can buy, from parsley. I don't even know all the translation to the English of all the herbs. You can buy the pesto and meat, the best meat from and honey meat from the bees, chutneys, marmalades, jams. So a couple times we had these. Then Algerian or Barbarian delicatesses. It's not really big. Ah, that's the place, that's the stall we usually buy our teas. It's healthy teas which will help you with your organs and others. So it's some healthy stuff here. And pasta, homemade pastas. Yeah. I like the smell of the leather. Krása.
Zatáhnout dolů.
Super. Here. And my favorite wax, beeswax candles. That's again very beautiful smell. I kind of am smelly So that's it. And another place which usually has a queue to buy crème rolle. Crème rolle is exactly that thing, very traditional thing. My favorite actually are these York wreaths and typical Christmas big pastry called Vánočka. That's the big thing with almonds in the middle. Mulled wine. You have mulled wine from the white, which is Chardonnay, red, Dornfelder, but you can also have a rosé, so mean pink wine, and people are waiting for it as well. And the traditional gingerbreads, nicely decorated. Colorful, Christmassy, but not only. And fish house. Yeah, we don't have sea, so all the fishes have a long journey to get here, but even here you can have them, and octopuses and some other fish, mackerel, scomber, seals, and so on. So that's place if you are into seafood and like these, and different style of them as well, different brands or how it's called. As I am not eater of oysters, then I don't know. And there's some Christmassy decorations, traditional glass. That looks pretty nice colors from yak wool. Yeah, that looks great. That looks great, yes. And again, these beeswax. And more flowers. More Christmassy decorations. So that's the market. We made half of it, more or less, and a bit more. This is the second half of the park. Here you can see one of the, that's actually the newest building of Czech Technical University. The one which looks, that's behind some plastic bag. That's where the dean of university sits, and also some examining some big sciences. This is the most rich. It's not faculty, it's some institute part of the Czech Technical University. Even people from European Union are coming here, so that's inside. And Irwin again is used to run around at this place and this area, so he's going down. Yeah, but there is not so many dogs, so he's used to kind of enjoy the society here, but now it's not that much. So I think that's it. That's gonna be the end of the tour. It was quite short. I just wanted to show you around, and so you will have chance to see it through the day, how the markets in Dejvice round square looks like. Yet hopefully still spring is waiting, and let's see, that's what's going to be here next. So bye, have a nice day, and see you soon on some other tour.